Well, welcome inside to Diebold. I'm so excited to be here today for many, many reasons. One, because precision is a massive passion of mine. Two, is I get to hang out with this famous guy, Herman. And three, I'm surrounded by index machines which allow for precision, and we get to talk about that today. Now we're talking about this company, Diebold, 1952, but Herman got involved around the early 80s. His dad started it, and he invited us in today to learn a little bit more about what precision means, also the partnership with Index, and then we're going to finish with kind of what Diebold offers to you as a potential customer and existing customers to help you create success in your factory. So Herman, thank you so much, first of all, for allowing us to come in.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here. And well, let's talk about the company and its history. You mentioned it was founded in '52 by my father. It started as a job shop for knitting machines. They were building almost complete knitting machines here. And this is where we first learned about precision, because we had the quality inspectors here in the house. And they told us what precision means and to concentrate and do documentation on that. And we never left that path all over the year. And today, well, we have very high precision products. We're talking about less than 1 microns in diameters and runouts. And it was not easy to get to this point because you need a certain environment in the factory. Air conditioning, the CMM room got to be real special. And that was not done in a day. So it took a couple of years of stepping forward.
I definitely want to learn more, and I know the audience does as well, about how you're able to reach such incredible precision. But before we get to that, let's talk about what precision means to you, because this is how your business continues to thrive and grow and expand. And it's all about precision, because discussionably, it's really difficult to get to that high precision, and not a whole lot of companies out there can do it.
Yes, it's about our customers. Existing customers, they know exactly why they buy products from us, because of the precision level, high precision, high accuracy, reliability, and documentation. That's what it's all about. And one big step into that was when we started to make gauges. So we make HSK tool holders. Where do we get the gauges from? So we made our own. This took a couple of years too, but today we got super accurate gauges. We make the masters for that. And if you certify masters, you need CMM rooms on a different level. You cannot do it just in this environment here. It doesn't work. So having the high-class CMM room was a big step for accuracy in our products too. It changed a lot for us. And today we're just concentrating on accuracy. We're talking all the time, we're talking less than 1 micron. Not every product that we manufacture is less than 1 micron because it's not needed, but we can do it. That's the important point. And everybody that buys from us does it for that particular reason. And the many out there that don't know about it, we have to do some marketing.
Well, this is why we're sharing with the world right now on MTD CNC. Now, I do interviews before, Herman, where I talk about mother machines making mother machines, meaning it's people's machines making their own machines. Here at Diebold, you're using in every place as possible, utilizing your own products to continue to excel in the world of precision. Everywhere I look, your tool holders are around. You're measuring things with your own product. You're using your own shrink fit. Everything exists in such a way. And you even threw out a number to me where you learned by utilizing your high precision products, you're able to increase by 35% several different significant attributes of machining. Can we discuss some of that?
Yes. Well, we had these high precision tools, and we use turn mills. The turn mill is nothing super precision in the first place. We said, let's try our high precision products on the machine. And one day I walked out to my guys and said, do we machine better? And they said, yes, we do. Can you qualify this? Can you give me some numbers? And they said, yeah, we have better accuracy, better surface quality, and longer tool life. They come up with a number, please. And they said, it's 35%. And I never checked. The reality is it's 34 or 36%. It's good enough for me. And an index lathe or a Hamler machine, whatever it is, deserves the best tooling. Machines are precise, they are expensive, and why use tooling that is not very perfect? Let me put it this way.
Herman, for the audience who knows me, and you and I talking off camera as well, one of my pet peeves, and I don't get upset very often, but one of my pet peeves is someone buys an incredibly nice machine like an Index, as you've mentioned, and then they drop an average holder on there. Why invest millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of euros on a machine if you're immediately going to remove that high precision by putting an average holder on there?
Well, it's just people don't know. And sometimes they just don't listen. We publish a lot about precision, how important it is. We find new customers. We are growing. This is okay. But I feel sorry for many of the companies that don't have this knowledge. Just maybe it helps if we do interviews like that and spread it out and people start listening, because everybody has experienced workers. They do good, but they can do better.
We are metaphorically screaming at the top of our lungs, not literally because I'll hurt my cameraman's ears, but metaphorically. Pay attention, holders, everything, all the precision that goes into the machine. If you're investing in the machines, pay attention to that. Now, I want to talk partnerships as well with you, Herman, because as I look around, we are in the Index Museum, or the Index Showroom, as you would like to call it. There's a sign even that says, "Welcome to my Index Showroom" here, right? And we're surrounded by Index. So what's that partnership been like for you?
Well, in the first place, we had a mix of different machines. We had other brands, and we had different controls. And someday I said to myself, how can I exchange my workers? It doesn't work. We need the same control at least. And we need good machines. We had Index machines before, but just a few. And then Index came up with modern technology, multi-spindle machine. This was exciting. And when tool holding changed to the HSK table, we needed more tools. So we run machines, they got 180 tools in there. So we don't have to exchange the tools all the time when we change to another taper size. That was the first asset. And then if you talk about an Index machine, you always talk about precision. They give the numbers in their catalogs. They try to confirm it. We said, okay, that sounds good. We're going to try this. And this was a very good step. And we're talking about tool holders with a run out of less than 1 micron. So the turn part before hardening must be as good as possible. And if you do it on a simple lathe and you have to go to 3 lathes in different clamping positions, forget about it. You'll never reach the quality in the final grinding.
You couldn't have said it better, Herman. I mean, truly, when we think about the ability to multitask on a machine, right? The ability not to switch from machine to machine, to do it within one machine. This is how we reach that high precision. So I guarantee you there's some people out there right now that are learning, going, just drooling at the mouth, wanting to know more about Diebold and how they can work with you. So let's quickly go over some of your premium products and what you guys do, from shrink fit to balancing to tool holders. And then let's kind of offer a website of where you can be found as well for everyone who's out there. So if you wouldn't mind going over some of your products, I would love to learn more as well.
So in the first place, we are a tool holder manufacturer. This is where we come from. This is where we are. And we talked about the highest precision, the shrink fit holder with a run out of less than 1 micron, or a collet chuck with a run out the body of the collet chuck less than 1 micron. This is a real challenge. We have a fully air-conditioned building here, and we got gauges for hundreds of thousands of euros. And first of all, we have the skilled people. So 70% of our staff went through our own apprenticeship. And this is a big asset. So we may see people walking behind us. They all went through our apprenticeship. They know what they're doing. This is that simple. They know what they're doing. And for all that, you need the good equipment. And you got to shop around, look around, what is the right equipment for me to do that? And we decided to go with Index machines. We created a super partnership. The people there are Swabian, German, reliable. Handshake is the big thing. I told you, we never order a machine that we send type an order out to the customer. No, we stand up, we shake hands, and that's it. Trust.
Trust is so important. Yeah.
And we can rely on them because their products will always be good. They do a lot of product development, and it's just wonderful to work with them.
So if it's okay, Herman, and I know we're closing out this interview because it's important, we want to keep the audience's attention as well, but you have an exciting product that I really enjoyed seeing today, and that's that one-touch system you have, Would you mind going into a little bit of description of how that works? Because there's an audience out there right now who's in the collet world. There's some in the shrink fit world, but this technology is inspiring. And I would love to take this moment and just kind of summarize for the audience how that works and where it really amplifies someone's precision and creativity, really.
So we started with shrink fit technology like 25 years ago. Very simple with a welding torch.
And if I may, there's a full museum of that, almost 30 years of this point of the shrink fit. Very cool for you to see as well. Sorry, go ahead, Herman.
And I'm very glad that I collected this stuff. You know, I didn't throw it away, so we can really show it. And it's also impressive for us. So we wanted a machine, a shrink fit machine that makes life easier, because our customers, they burn their fingers, they burn the tools, they don't get tools in and out. It was sometimes a real headache. And then we say, okay, we go to the next step. We got sensors in the machine, temperature gauge and everything in the coil. And one guy here came up and said, can we do this with one touch? Because everybody knows the cell phones, one touch. We said, okay, let's try it. And so we were closing our engineers away, and they came back and said, yes, we can do it. So I like the story of Steve Jobs and my story about the one touch in a shrink fit machine. We're not as big as Apple, of course, but we reached basically the same goal, and I love that. And it's people can work with the machines; they don't even have to think about it.
Perfect, perfect. So now that we've excited everyone, now that this interview, I've had a lot of fun. Do you have a website where people can learn more as well?
Yeah, sure. It's that simple. We're making HSK tools, and our website is hsk.com.
HSK.com is the website?
Yeah,
is it that easy?
Yeah.
You guys and gals out there will never forget that. HSK.com. How can you not be a leader when that is your website? Herman, thank you so much for your time today. I really do appreciate you, and I'm honored to be here and for MTD CNC to be here to share your story.
Big pleasure for me. Thanks for coming. It was exciting for me. And I like your engagement, yes, your spirit. It's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to see this on social media and wherever.
I'm looking forward to that as well.
And I hope to meet you all here someday. Come to our factory, come to see us.
Yes, so for anyone out there who's looking for high precision quality product, HSK.com, simple as that. This is Diebold, this is Herman. His father started the company. Come take a look, head to the website. We are here in Germany, and we always invite you to come take a look as well. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you again soon.